one of the things that we do on this program is called story time. We tell stories, but not our own, because we're too lazy to write our own material. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, I was reading to you from the delightful book, Secrets of the Octopus, by Sy Montgomery, who, by the way, is a girl. So it's probably Cyreline, or whatever her name is. Anywho, we want to read a little bit more of this book because the pictures are amazing of the beautiful octa creatures. Look at it, look at that, look at him. And it's also very good writing too. So let's read a little bit more from Secrets of the Octopus on StoryTime.
Tell me a story, tell me a story, tell me a story, remember what you said. You promised me, you said you would, you gotta give in, so I'll be good. Tell me a story, then I'll go to bed.
Oh, yes, we're talking about, we were reading about 2 or 3 weeks ago from this book of this woman who is saying that she communed with. She found this octopus in the thing. Athena, there she is. Look at her. Oh, and she just felt a certain kinship, a beauty of this Boston Aquarium octopus. So, and she got almost a little disturbingly sensual in terms of describing the slime of the octopus's touch and all that. So of course I want to go further with this. Let's see what else. Let's try another chapter of Secrets of the Octopus. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Oh, what is it, all one chapter? What the hell's wrong with this book here? Masters of Camouflage. This should be good. This is nice. All right, let's try this. Here we go. Ooh, Shape Shifters of the Sea. Let's hear about how octopuses are careful and avoid predators from blending in. Because, I wonder where there's an octopus in this photograph. I see some gravel and I see some green things growing. No octopus here. Can't see it at all. Anywho, in the shallows of the Caribbean Sea, a clump of unremarkable brownish-green algae sways lifelessly in the current, which is all right. There's a contradiction already because if it's swaying, it's not lifeless. So that's you might want to rework that sentence. Inches above the sandy bottom, and if you've ever had a sandy bottom, you know how irritating that can be, a small cigar-shaped fish glides by, U-turns, and swims back. It's the sort of scene that most divers and snorkelers, seeing something more interesting like a sea turtle, a shark, a shoal of neon bright parrotfish, would swim past without a second glance. Abruptly, the landscape shifts. A section of the middle third of the algae shifts, brightens, billows. Mottled brown blanches white on the ruffled surface. This is what's in my head. The ruffled surface sleeks smooth. Oh yes, let's try some alliteration, Sy. Let's do this. In less than 2 seconds, a giant living bubble, round and pale, inflates to triple its size. Happened on my honeymoon, and not since. Large eyes bloom from the white mass, dramatically ringed in black, as the bulbous animal balloons larger still. Like something from a fever dream, the tiny clump becomes animal. This creature does not emerge from behind the algae. No, it is a piece of the algae transformed. A listless organism becomes a speedy, nimble, quick-witted being. It's kind of like Joe Biden on his good days. One who, thanks to its otherworldly powers, now breaks free of its earlier self, like a spirit leaving the body, and shoots away behind a cloud of dark ink, which reminds me that I've got some diarrhea building. We'll talk. Such a feat would seem impossible, and it is, for anyone but an octopus. Marine Biological Laboratory senior scientist Roger Hanlon remembers that when he surfaced after his snorkeling sortie that day, he was, quote, screaming bloody murder. His research team knew the water was shallow, the sea was calm, and the charismatic professor had safely logged tens of thousands of hours on scuba and snorkel over the course of decades of research. But he made such a commotion, such a simus, he scared them half to death. Quote, they thought I was having a dive accident, he recalls. Instead, Hanlon was having a eureka moment, because he also brings a vacuum cleaner down there. He had been videotaping the most studied of the more than 300 octopus species on Earth, one so widespread and considered so ordinary that its scientific name, Octopus vulgaris, means common octopus. I know people have called me vulgar many, many times. I don't think they just meant common, but who knows. And yet, he had just recorded something never seen before. Since then, hundreds of thousands of people have viewed his video, but still, even at Hanlon's scientific lectures, some turn to a companion to ask, is that real? This is how I look at Palestinian protesters. Boneless, venomous, and equipped with 8 powerful suckered arms. A single large sucker, by the way, on the largest species, the giant Pacific octopus, can lift 35 pounds. And a sucker is born every minute. And there are 200 on each arm. So octopuses are gifted with talents that seem so otherworldly, you'd need to go to outer space or science fiction to match them. Wow. Octopuses can taste with every inch of their skin, which is, it would certainly make having pudding interesting. They can squirt ink to serve either as a smokescreen or as blobs called pseudomorphs that look so delicious that turtles have been fooled into biting at them. Not that turtles are the brightest, but still, yeah. They can drool, an octopus can, drool a muscle-dissolving acid and a neurotoxic venom. And females can exude a glue for attaching strings of eggs to the roofs and sides of their lairs. As they go, these simple-looking, beautiful-looking creatures can do all of this. Let's read a little bit more. But the octopus's hallucinatory ability to change color and shape is its significant superpower, one it can deploy faster than a human can blink an eye. Hanlon's video of the common octopus provided only one example among a recent tsunami of stunning observations and discoveries about these ancient, shape-shifting invertebrates. Despite its name, the common octopus's transformative talents are anything but common. But those of the day octopus, the octopus cyanea, are yet more elaborate. Hanlon considers the day octopus, quote, the king of camouflage. How's that? It's good to be the king. The species thrives in the coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific, which is one of the most complex habitats on Earth, teeming with textures and colors and a vast array of keen-eyed predators and prey. Reviewing videotapes of these big octopuses from Micronesia and French Polynesia, and perhaps even Macronesia, and the occasional amnesia, Hanlon calculated they can change color up to 177 times an hour and assume 50 different body patterns. So, although they can change color, sorry. Hey, let me just, okay. And though they can change color in 1/5 of a second, they can also maintain some of their colors and patterns steadily for more than an hour. The speed and diversity of these transformations, says Hanlon, are unmatched in any animal that we know of. Oh, please come in, we're talking octopuses. Ah! Look at this. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade, in the shade. We will have fun, each and every one, in an octopus's garden in the shade. We will read the Talmud aloud because we're Jewish and proud. Anywho, so we have more time. We don't have another octopus. Well, this is an unrelated species called the axolotl, who is, when God made the octopus, he obviously made something very, very special and unique and crazy with the colors and all the things it can do. Maybe in the template, when he was first on the drawing board designing the octopus, he came up with the axolotl, which has got arm leg things that aren't really arms and legs. Oi, there's more, come in. And before he designed the axolotl, he gave us this. The humble, not so humble, the Potato vulgaris. I think we know what vulgaris means in this case. Here is the potato. He's got the spots. He has a hat. Octopuses don't have hats. He does not have suckers. Oh no, the workmanship on this kind of sucks. So, ladies and gentlemen, notice how we progress. God progresses from this to this to, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this. The beloved, beautiful octopus. Let's finish up this paragraph here. Now, many animals. Oh wait, no, I missed this. Octopus disguises run more than skin deep. In their effort to conceal identity, one species rolls around the ocean floor like a sunken coconut. Again, a coconut, it hits the ocean floor, it goes flip. Coconuts don't really actually roll around on the... So a problematic metaphor, I'm afraid, here. Others resort to acrobatics, yet more exotic. One Indo-Pacific species has been filmed holding 6 arms aloft while using the other 2 to stride across the sandy bottom, looking to humans like a frazzled commuter who's forgotten a briefcase. Just good metaphor, good, or actually simile there. Many animals, of course, employ the art of camouflage. Foxes and ermines turn white as snow in winter. Insects mimic leaves and twigs. We know this. When excited or frightened, and chameleons are known for changing from their uniform brown to a kaleidoscope of patterned colors. Some creatures change their appearance to startle predators. Certain moths flash their underwings and reveal spots that look like huge eyeballs. And mammals, from cats to chimps, raise their hackles to look bigger than they really are. And I know personally, when I put underpants on in the morning, they're white. By the time half a day goes through, I check them and they're yellow. I'm not even trying to do that. That's my camouflage. Anywho, but in octopuses and their relatives like the cuttlefish and the squid, it's jaw-dropping, their transformations. They'll even mimic weather. One display common to a number of octopus species is called passing cloud, which is how I usually refer to my farts. An octopus produces a wave of darkness on its skin that washes over its body, like a shadow cast by a cloud moving overhead. That's there. Just like this. Ooh. Okay. It is thought that the octopus creates this illusion to induce a prey item like a crab to move without the octopus having to give away its own location. The level of complexity of such displays is astounding. Ladies and gentlemen, secrets of the octopus. So, my friends, we're gonna leave it there. But what wonderful information, what beautiful pictures we have of our octopus. Let me show you another one. Let me show you a beautiful. So, look at this one. Look at that. Isn't that astonishing? I used to have shag carpet like this in the 1970s. My friends, I am Rabbi Sol Solomon, founder and spiritual leader of Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York. It has been a joy for me to talk, first of all, to the wonderful Carol Hollenbeck, and then to beckon the octopuses on. I'm sure I'll be back in a week or two with more fun stuff for you on this program. But it's time for me to go to bring the program back to the regular host, Dave, to do more of the Narishkeit that he does himself. So, my friends, die-die-da-dee, die-die-da-doo. In an octopus's garden, in the shade, in the shade. Potato, potato, ketchup, potato. I'm gonna go.